Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Saturday, March the 2nd. We've got 5 games tonight. It's a little bit of a smaller slate, and we do have some early games today. We have a game between the Hawks and the Nets that starts at 3 Eastern. We have a game that starts at 5 Eastern between Miami and Utah, and then there's 3 later games. For the sake of this video, the 2 plays that we're going to talk about that I like for tonight both come from the later games. So hopefully by the time you're watching this video, you'll still be able to get these plays in. But again, I do have 2 props I like for this little Saturday slate. Before we do talk through these 2 plays, guys, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet, and if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH. When you sign up for Prizepicks, get your first deposit matched up to $100. And also, I do want to shout out Sleeper because we have a partnership with Sleeper as well. If you guys don't have an account over on Sleeper, you can sign up for Sleeper, make a deposit, use promo code NOAH over there, and get your first deposit matched up to $500. Now, if you don't know what Sleeper is, they are a DFS pick'em app similar to Prizepicks, similar to a lot of the other pick'em apps you see around the industry. Really simple on Sleeper. You're just picking over or under on player projections. You build out an entry. You can make up to an 8-pick entry. You can win up to 100x your money. If you guys do want to check them out, again, sign up, use that code NOAH, and get your first deposit matched up to $500. We got 2 picks for Saturday, guys. I do want to recap the 2 plays that we gave out in Friday's video before we talk through the plays for today. So Friday, very frustrating day, man. Thought we were going to hit both of our plays Friday. We did hit on Paul Reed over 18.5 PRA. I was not feeling good about that prop before the game because we got word, like 30 minutes before the game started, the Sixers released their starting lineup. Paul Reed was not in the starting lineup. They actually started Mo Bamba over Paul Reed last night, which is very unexpected. But Paul Reed wound up playing, I think, like 24 minutes off the bench. I think he actually wound up playing more minutes than Mo Bamba did. Came off the bench, played really well, still went over his PRA line, so got a little bit lucky with that one. But then we did miss on Marvin Bagley over 20.5 points plus rebounds. Bagley had 10 points, 10 rebounds, finished with 20 PR when we needed 21 from him. So we needed 1 more point or 1 more rebound. Unfortunately, he did lose some minutes because of a blowout. And I'm not going to complain about that because that game did have a 15.5 point spread. I knew there was some blowout risk there. I think Bagley still wound up playing like 26 minutes. And I'm pretty sure this is the first time all season where he's played at least like 24 minutes and hasn't gone over that PR line. So that was a frustrating one to lose. Bagley, losing by the hook. But we move on to Saturday, guys. We got 2 more picks for this Saturday slate. So let's talk through what I'm liking for Saturday. So 2 props we're going to take a look at. We're actually going to be focusing on the Lakers and Nuggets game tonight. There's 2 props I like in this Lakers-Nuggets game. And the first prop I like is going to be D'Angelo Russell. And we're going to take more than 26.5 PRA. So if you look at D'Angelo Russell's game log lately, he's obviously been doing really well, been playing super consistent, going over this PRA line in 4 out of his last 5 games. The one game he went under, he lost by the hook. He had 26 PRA against the Clippers. The minutes have been super consistent for D'Angelo Russell lately. If you look at how many minutes he's playing, the game against Washington did go to overtime. He played 44 minutes in that game. I think he played 39 minutes in regulation. So he played, about 38, 39 minutes in regulation against the Wizards and then got 5 additional minutes for overtime. The game against the Clippers, 34 minutes against the Suns, 37 minutes against San Antonio, 35 minutes against Golden State, 34 minutes. So he has played at least 34 minutes now in 5 straight games. He's played at least 30 minutes in, I think, like 8 or 9 straight games. He did only play 27 minutes in a game against the Knicks, but that might have been a blowout. Not really sure. But just over his last, 8 or 9 games, I think Russell's played at least, he's played at least 32 minutes now in, I think, 9 straight games. So barring a random blowout here, which I don't think we're going to get a blowout in this game, this game right now has a 1.5 point spread, is projected to be competitive. We should get 32, 34 minutes from D'Angelo Russell here, potentially more. And if you look at what Russell's done this season, when he's played 32, 34 minutes, he's gone over this PRA line in a lot of games. So when you look at his game log this season with at least 34 minutes played, again, he's played at least 34 minutes now in 5 straight games. He's gone over this PRA line in 19 out of 23 games this season with at least 34 minutes. So normally when Russell gets like 34, 35, 36 minutes, we can bet on him having a good chance to get 27 PRA. Another matchup here against Denver might not be the best. Denver defensively is a solid defensive team, but I feel like Russell probably gets a decent matchup here. KCP, I would think maybe guards LeBron here. Maybe KCP guards D'Angelo Russell. Either way, though, Russell has had a really big role lately. He's playing really big minutes. Not only has he been scoring a ton as of late, his usage has been really good. He's also been facilitating a lot lately. Like if you look over their last 5 games, he's second on the team in potential assists, averaging 11 potential assists per game over their last 5. And if you just look at his game log, I mean, he's had over his last few games, 6 rebounds, 5 assists to go along with 22 points in that game against Washington. Against the Clippers, he had 18 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. Against Phoenix, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. So he's been combining for about, 8, 9, 10 rebounds plus assists almost every game to go along with, he's consistently been getting like, 18 to 20 points per game. I think he's had at least 18 points, and I believe 7 out of his last 8 games, or 8 out of his last 9 games, he's had at least 18 points. So the scoring's consistently been there, the minutes have consistently been there, the potential assists have been up as of late. There's a lot of boxes checked here for D'Angelo Russell. I think the one negative is it's just, it's not the greatest matchup overall, but I like this PRA line over 26.5. Right now on DK Sportsbook, they have this PRA line juiced to around -120, so Sportsbook odds slightly favoring the over here. Pinnacle actually has this line -136, so Pinnacle pretty heavily favoring the over on this PRA line for D'Angelo Russell. That's the first play I like for tonight, guys, and then on the other side of that game, we're going to look at a points prop, and we're going to take a look at Jamal Murray's points prop of 21.5. And I also like the over here. Now, Jamal Murray, he is questionable for this game, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Obviously, if Jamal Murray doesn't play, then this pick will just get voided. And if you play these 2 picks as a 2-pick entry, it'll just you'll just get a refund, and that'll be that. But I'm betting on Jamal Murray playing tonight. I don't see a scenario where Jamal Murray plays and then plays like limited minutes. I feel like Jamal Murray's either going to play and he's going to be full go, or he's just not going to play. So we'll have to see if he plays or not. I'm just going to assume he plays here. Again, if he doesn't, this bet will just get voided. But if you look at Jamal Murray's game log lately, obviously there's a lot of inconsistency here, but you have to look into it. So this game against Milwaukee, he got injured, only played the first half. This game against Miami, he got injured, only played the first half. This game against Sacramento, he did have a big scoring game, 32 points. Against Golden State, had a big scoring game, 27 points. Pretty sure this game against Washington was a blowout. In that game against the Wizards, he only played 31 minutes when typically Jamal Murray plays about 35, 36 minutes in competitive games. And if you look at his game log lately, like over his last 5 games, his last 6 games, he's really only been involved in one competitive game, and that was against Golden State. He played 36 minutes against Golden State. All the other games over his last 6, he either got injured in or they were blowouts. The Sacramento game, 33 minutes. That game was relatively competitive, but he didn't get quite full minutes there. Still had a really good game, though. Again, got injured versus Miami. The Golden State game was competitive. He played 36 minutes. Washington game was a blowout, 31 minutes. Milwaukee game, got injured in, only played the first half. And then the game before that against Sacramento, only played 26 minutes. So there's just been a lot of blowouts lately for Denver. Some games Jamal Murray's got injured in. Well, tonight's game, like I said, has a 1.5 point spread. This is a game that does project to be competitive. And in competitive games, we can normally expect Jamal Murray to play 34, 35, 36 minutes. His minutes have really been high lately in competitive games. And if you look at his game log this season, when he's played at least 34 minutes, over his last 7 games playing at least 34 minutes, he's gone over this points prop in 5 out of 7. One of the games he went under, he lost by the hook. He had 21 points against Portland. And then there was a game against OKC, kind of a tough matchup, only had 16 points. But 5 out of his last 7 games playing 34 minutes, at least 34 minutes, Murray's been able to get 22 points or more. Feel like if we get 34 plus minutes from Jamal Murray tonight in a competitive game, we have a good chance of getting 22 plus points from him. I like the matchup here against the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers they do rank in the top half of the league in terms of points per game allowed to opposing point guards. Jamal Murray's had a lot of success against the Lakers, kind of throughout his career, especially the last few seasons. He torched them in the playoffs last season. So far this season in 2 games against the Lakers, he had 21 points in 34 minutes. And then the last time they faced the Lakers, he had, I think, 29 points. He had 29 points in 36 minutes. So He's had some big games against the Lakers this season. He had some big games against them last season. I like the matchup a lot for him. I like this game to stay competitive. If it does, I think we got a good chance of cashing both these overs here. Russell over 26.5 PRA and Jamal Murray or more than 21.5 points. But that's what I'm liking for tonight, guys, for this Saturday slate. Again, 5 games tonight. A little bit of a weird slate with some early games starting, but the 2 picks I gave out in this video are both in the later games. So you'll have plenty of time to get these plays in. But I do always appreciate you guys watching these Prizepicks videos, supporting the Prizepicks content. Hit that like button down below if you did enjoy. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well if you have not yet. And go check out Prizepicks too. If you don't have an account on Prizepicks, use that code NOLA when you sign up and get your first deposit matched up to $100. But good luck tonight, guys. Thanks as always for watching the videos. Appreciate you guys a ton. We'll see you in the next one.